Welcome to Meet the Scoreboard Rules segment of our tutorial. Be sure to read the rules for the game you will be playing. So there's a very strong chance that you're going to benefit from watching all the videos in this learning section. You can read and or download a copy of the rules for each game that you'll be participating in. We highly recommend you watch all the videos prior to playing your first match. General Rules in Scoring Part 3, How to Score a Cut Game. A cut game is different than a snap game. A cut game is defined when you either do not make a ball on the break or you scratch or foul on the break. This is a little different than the snap game and you want to know what this is, so stay with me here. We'll use the game of 10 ball, scoring games 1 and 2 in this example. In game 1, you did not make a ball, scratch or fouled on the break, took ball in hand and ran out. So stay with me. We broke, we made no balls, or we scratched or fouled. Then we took ball in hand and ran out. The scoreboard will recognize that as a cut game. After the break in game 2, the scoreboard will ask you if you took ball in hand, giving you a yes or no option. If you select yes, then you now have a cut game. It's marked on the scoreboard with a diagonal line that looks like this. To score a cut game, we have to use the break in game 2 following. The scoreboard is going to ask you a question that says, did you take ball in hand? Which is a very important distinction for a cut game. If you have a cut game, you broke dry and you ran out, you have a cut game. In game 2, you have the option to take ball in hand after the break. So in game 2, you break, you made a ball, and now you have to decide, do I want to take ball in hand or do I want to play the cue ball where it lies? And it's important, so pay attention. If you take ball in hand, your cut game will score as follows. Game 1, you have a cut game. Game 2, you break and make one ball. That one ball on the break will be added to your cut game in game 1. Let's go over this scenario where you do not take ball in hand. You decide after your cut game that you're going to play the cue ball where it lies. The scoreboard will add your total points in game 2 back to your cut game in game 1. Converting your cut game is called a COE, a cut option executed, and is scored just like a snap game. The benefit of not taking ball in hand is huge, but the risk could also be just as high. All of the points you accumulate in game 2 will be added to game 1, just like a snap game. It's very important to understand that there is an option to take ball in hand after the cut game, and it does affect how game 1 is scored. So be cautious. If you're in a good position to not take ball in hand after break on game 2, try not to take it because it doubles your scores for game 1. It's also high risk because if you miss, then the score for game 1 is exactly as it said. If you've read the rules and watched all 3 parts of the scoring tutorial, you're ready to go. Good luck, and may the rolls come your way.